I have been sick, so my voice is anything but soothing right now. That has also made it difficult for me to create a new video for you this week, so I am having my AI friend be my voice. With Thanksgiving coming up, let's flash back to this video discussing cultivating gratitude.
Welcome back to Working Mindfully. Today's Thursday, so we have our 5-minute pick-me-ups. Before we start looking at those quick 5-minute things that you can do for yourself, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button and hit the notification bell so you can always get to these videos as soon as they're posted. Next week is Thanksgiving, and we always put a lot of emphasis on gratitude during the month of November, but I'd like us to focus a little more on gratitude throughout the rest of the year as well. So today we're going to talk about something you can do when you feel like you're stressed, you need a moment for a break, and you can do it really quickly in 5 minutes. One of the reasons I wanted to start this channel and start my blog is not to just give you meditations and give you things you can listen to and follow along with. I wanted to teach more about mindfulness and meditation, because the more you learn about it, the more you learn how to recognize what's going on in your own mind and body, the more you can do these techniques on your own at any time that you need them. So I'm going to read from something off script here or off camera here for you. Something I found very interesting on the study. So there's been studies that have shown that mindfully practicing gratitude can act as a protective factor for mental health and increased levels of well-being. That was a study that was done in 2017. And what that study said in a nutshell is that incorporating gratitude practice doesn't have to be formal. It doesn't have to be something that you have to set aside a specific time for. But doing it, taking a few moments to reflect on things that you're grateful for, is a balm to your sense of self, to your mind, to your soul. All you really need to do is take the time and set aside a few moments to reflect on things that you're grateful for. And sometimes that's harder than others, but I want to give you some suggestions on things that you could potentially utilize. Some examples of focusing on gratitude might include starting a gratitude journal. Literally taking a journal, I've got one here out of camera range, writing down and notating the things that you're grateful for. Physically writing something, for me, is more beneficial. It's more concrete. It's more set in stone in some way for me. So consider writing in a gratitude journal. And set time for yourself. Maybe that's every morning. If you have to set a reminder on your phone, set a reminder on your phone. Write my gratitude journal. Another opportunity is something that's fallen out of favor in our world of electronics, but writing a letter to somebody that you love or that you're grateful for. Writing that heartfelt letter, putting it in words, will not only lift your own spirits, but can help lift the spirits of those that you're writing to. Try taking a few moments in the morning when you're enjoying your coffee or your tea or whatever it is that you have in the morning to reflect on the things from the previous day or even the previous week that you were thankful for and that brought you joy. Something we often forget to be thankful for are the things in our lives that challenge us, or the people in our life that often go unnoticed. So I want to challenge you to open up your perception of gratitude, to include those things. I want to read a little bit from my own journal here to help give you some examples. So let's talk about neutral people in your life. These are the people that you don't have a personal or professional relationship with. They're the people that you interact with, but they would mostly go unnoticed. So think things like, I'm grateful for the lady or the young man that bagged my groceries at the grocery store this weekend because I didn't have to. Difficult people. So difficult people, it's hard to be grateful for them, but you can reframe your thought process around it. So think things like, I'm grateful for the customer, the client that was angry with me and upset last week because they gave me the opportunity to learn more processes to de-escalate and resolve conflict. So you think of those typical things that, boy, it was really stressful, and this is what this person did, and it was so hard to deal with. Figure out what you learned from it, because I can guarantee you learned something from it. This is probably the one that I have the most difficulty with. People or situations where you would consider them to be an adversary. So I'm grateful for Jane Doe, because although we don't agree completely, she allows me greater insight into my own reactions to demanding situations and allows me to better temper my reactions appropriately. So I wrote those down for myself, for things to continue to try to work on for myself, and give you some insight to my own practice. So as you can see, gratitude is not only about being thankful for the blessings in your life, but also thankful for the experiences, sometimes even the hardships that have made you who you are and the things that you've learned from it. So take the next 5 minutes, jot down some ideas, jot down some notes, and tell me in the comments what you're grateful for. Thank you for watching.